This episode we explore the area surrounding Port Lincoln, including various beaches, the Glen-Forest Tourist Park and the Lincoln National Park. We return to Coffin Bay to check out Coffin Bay National Park before making our way up the east coast of the Eyre Peninsula, stopping in at Cowell, Whyalla and finishing up at a stunning free camp at Fitzgerald Bay.
Down to Point Boston, which is 20 minutes from Port Lincoln, and we took a sandy dirt track to get down here. You can park just before you come out onto the beach. We've walked around to the point. The boys are having a great time playing with the rocks. We've been finding little purple scallop shells and little fish and crabs and sea snails, so there's plenty to see here, but the water is just crystal clear and perfect, so good place for a beach day.
I don't know who I am. All these days seem to blend, but I got one wish. Allow me this one wish. I wanna know who I am. I wanna know who I am. I wanna know who I am.
We spent a day at Lincoln National Park, stopping in at September Beach for a few hours. It was quite a hot day, so the water was a nice relief. We saw seals jumping out of the water, and the boys enjoyed rock hopping, swimming, and watching the local fishermen. If you have the time, there's plenty more to see in the national park, including exploring the dunes by four-wheel drive.
Minutes from Port Lincoln is the Glen-Forest Animal Park and Vineyard, and this place is really well set out. It's got a heap of paths that lead to different enclosures and aviaries. You can hold some birds, you can feed some koalas at 1 o'clock, and you can buy some feed to give to the different animals as well. They've got a whole heap of different animals to see, big, small, in between, and the boys just had a ball.
See how shaky these
Yeah.
Get out!
Oh, they are very clever. You won't know. I'm not looking. There we go. Right, there we go.
You're alright.
Sorry.
Did it fly in your face? Don't sit on him. Did it lick you?
It licked me. It likes it though, Mom.
Yeah. Hands out.
Between the Glen-Forest Animal Farm and Port Lincoln is Winter Hill Lookout. It's only about 5 minutes drive from the CBD. It gives the best views of Port Lincoln Bay. From this spot you can also look out towards Lincoln National Park and Whyallas Way. The outlook is spectacular. We were fortunate enough to stay with our friends on their beautiful property in Port Lincoln. The boys enjoyed collecting eggs and playing with the dog, and they have a beautiful garden and veggie patch, and it really felt like being home. We were also grateful to have the luxuries of a full-size washer and dryer. We enjoyed our time in Port Lincoln and it was handy having the convenience of most well-known shops and a good pub meal.
Mom, it's an egg! It's an egg! 3 eggs!
Yay! 3 eggs, one for everybody.
A journey through the darkness, through the deepest and the hardest. I wear the scars like tattoos, every single break and bruise, so I know what the cost is. I'll go through anything to get where I wanna be. Nothing you throw at me gonna knock me off of my feet. It might take everything, so if you want it, you gotta be ready to play.
We did a day trip to Coffin Bay National Park from Port Lincoln. It was much bigger than we'd realised, with heaps to explore. We stopped in at Alamonte Beach, which was absolutely stunning, and if it hadn't have been so windy, we would have enjoyed a swim. It actually reminded us a lot of Esperance in WA. The rest of the park is mostly only 4-wheel drive accessible. We'd recommend airing down before entry, as some of the tracks were quite tight and rough, as well as boggy sections. The whole area had spectacular views. The tracks are a bit tight if you have a big car like ours, and as the day was getting on, we decided to turn around. We hope to get back to Coffin Bay, as there was so much that we didn't get to see.
Helping Dad?
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Me off of my feet, it might take everything, so if you want it, you gotta be ready to play, 'cause I'll go through anything, and you're gonna have to go through me.
The kids enjoyed catching anchovies by hand at North Point Reserve, locally known as Mundy's Mooring. There's a small gated playground and well-kept grass area for picnics. The water is shallow and perfectly warm for the kids on the 38-degree day that we visited. We assumed the anchovies swam into the shallow bay and died because the water was so hot. We collected as many as we could and took them home and froze them for bait.
We got the top down, cruising at 65, the engine's rolling, it's good to be alive.
Alright, so we left Port Lincoln today. We only travelled a couple of hours north and we've come across Cowell. We recommend to stop here by the people we're staying with. And I would recommend it as well because the kids had a blast playing in the water playground. There's also like just a normal playground right next to it. There's plenty of seating under the shade, there's a bouncy pillow, and this is all right next to the caravan park in Cowell. So if you're looking for somewhere to stay, I think we talked to some people and they said it was about $45 a night for power and water. So good option there. You got the free water park that you can come play at.
You know we crank it up, throttle open wide, wheels to the black top, never look behind. The only guarantee is that we're free now. We watch that sunrise up, we watch that sun go down. On the open road, it's so inviting. On the open road, that's where we find me. Straight through the night, no matter where we go, it's good for the soul out here on the open road. Come on. On the open road, it's so inviting. On the open road, that's where you find me. Straight through the night, no matter where we go, it's good for the soul out here on the open road. It's so inviting. That's where you find me. It's good for the soul out here on the open road.
So we've spent 2 nights here at the Cowell Lions RV Park, and this place is 3 minutes from town, which was really good for us because we got in quite late and we were going to go to a free camp, but I just wanted to get dinner and things, so stopped in here. It's $10 a night, and yeah, 3 minutes from town, so easy enough to get the kids to the water playground every day and head into the pub for a spit roast like we did last night. That was at the Franklin Hotel, so just another good spot to check in as you make your way up the peninsula. We have just stopped through at Whyalla, and this is a really pretty little foreshore. It's pretty windy this afternoon, but behind me is the circular jetty, and in front of me here is the foreshore. It's got quite shallow water and heaps of little banks for the kids to explore, and on the other side there is a swimming net so you can jump off the jetty. But the circular jetty was really cool, and apparently it's a good spot for fishing, so yeah, I reckon you could spend a few days here in Whyalla. Looks like a nice little spot. We are about half an hour drive from Whyalla, and we've stayed overnight here at this beautiful camp spot overlooking a heap of ranges, and you've got crystal clear water here. You've got sort of like a pebble beach in a mangrove area, and it's 39 degrees today, so perfect for a beach trip.
Oh, yeah. I can walk.
You can walk!
Yeah. Wow. Going up and down. What? What's the word for those? That might be for your birthday too.
What did you ask for breakfast?
Cocoa Pops.
And is it good?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Wow. Boo, 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 boo. I'm fine.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Enjoy it while you can.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alec. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
No.
Alright, blow your candles out.
Michael, we should. make a wish in your head and don't tell us.